Thank you very much. So, yes, we have the Pride of Nations as well. International Saturday, we've got the International Freestyle to Music, and we'll see the winner later tonight. But now we have competitors from all around the world competing for the national final, and that's coming up shortly. But first of all, we've got the flags coming through. So bear that in mind. We're going to start our line of flags coming through. Now, we start off first of all with the Netherlands, with Hein van Bommel. Followed by Spain with Adrian Bajo Alonso. Hopefully I spell these names, say these names right, fingers crossed. Portugal's next. Miguel Serra Ribeiro Serodio. Hope that's right again.
Welcome
Sweden,
back
Gustav.
to the arena. The parade
From Germany,
on International Day, the parade of the competing nations. We have 15 nations here.
From
Only for
Norway,
large dogs,
Robert.
this. It's a three-parter. We had the jumping this morning, the agility this afternoon, and all crunched together to get the best 15 for the final. A little word that along the way some dogs have been eliminated, and that means you cannot win. So the first 7 dogs taking part here cannot win the title. 15 different countries, 1 dog from each. High-quality competition. Graham Partridge will give you an intricate view of that course that you have been discussing very, very shortly. This is always a tremendous event at Crufts, Graham.
Always sends a little tingle down your spine. You're seeing some very, very proud competitors there representing their countries. And as I say, you just sit up and you think, and it makes me wish I was back out there again, Jim. Who wouldn't want to be representing their country? You see the flag of St George there coming round on the right-hand side. So, but it promises to be. This is a high-class field, Jim. Can't stress that enough. It's going to be absolutely great. Don't blink or you're likely to miss a few of these rounds. They are that quick.
They are indeed, and great to see a lot of the competitors, a lot of people here at Crufts carrying support for Ukraine as well. And you will see some exceptional handlers, you will see some exceptional dogs here in this competition. You have to be absolutely outstanding to reach this stage. They have battled through here today and have worked exceptionally hard to get here. And a lot of partisan support as well, hoping for a home country victory here at the NEC just outside of Birmingham. And there's, of course, the judge always sets the course. Our judge, who will be introduced to very, very shortly, is Chris Huckle. And here, the course animation coming up, Graham, and it might just be a chance for you to talk us round it.
Fairly straightforward start 1, and they actually do go over that side of that jump. The number's on the wrong side, and then they'll turn sharp left-handed into the tunnel. They might just need to correct the line as they come out of the tunnel, because the next jumps 5 and 6 are just slightly offset, and then they'll turn either left or right around number 6, and they'll come up onto the dog walk. Must touch the white bits on the way up and on the down. And on this occasion, as they approach the tunnel, it's the left-hand side of the tunnel, out over that long jump into the weaves. Most difficult obstacle to teach. They must complete them correctly before they move on. We then come back over the Crufts jump into that tunnel again, and now this time as they come over 13, they'll turn sharp left-handed up and over that A-frame. They'll be up and over it in a blink of an eye. This time they go in the right-hand side of the tunnel, and now they come out, just a little pull in there towards the wall. 17, they've got to steady up now. This is the control section. Test the confidence as well over the seesaw, over 19, over 20, and it's as easy as that, Jim.
It's a tester, though, isn't it, by the look of it? A real testing course.
It is, but we've got a high-quality field.
And so much depends on the quality of the course, and our judge, Chris Huckle, been judging for 35 years, has judged extensively throughout the UK and Europe. We will be seeing Chris very, very shortly. Has set this course here on Saturday, on International Saturday at Crufts.
And as I say, Chris Huckle and Hannah Banks have done fantastically over this weekend. judges' course design can make or break a competition, and I have to say that I've got full of admiration for them both. I've judged here, and it's really difficult to try and set the appropriate grade, because you're talking about an event that's held in the public eye in front of thousands and thousands of people, on the glare of the spotlights, cameras, everything else.
And whatever you do, don't leave this competition early, as Chris Huckle gets a mention, because Ewan Patterson, who was picked out before, will be last to go. Chris Huckle then, judging for 35 years, judged extensively in the UK and Europe, saying this the culmination of his judging career. Chris Huckle, the man who set the course. And so first to go, we're looking at Loki, the Labrador. Maria Haag from Northern Ireland, homebred Labrador this one, and birthday today, 6 years of age today. Maria Haag from Northern Ireland. First to go then in this really prestigious international event. Came through the jumping this morning and the agility this afternoon. Good speed over the dog walk, just making contact with the white at the end of it as well. Over that long jump, have to enter the weaves from the right, does so well. And pretty nifty through the weaves. This is a good opening 20 seconds or so from Maria and from Loki, representatives of Northern Ireland. Up and down over the A-frame, good contact at the end of the A-frame as well. It's faultless so far and the time is good. Over the wall, sharp left-hander, seesaw in front, over the U-move, and finally the Kennel Club jump, 38.5 and clear. Good start to the competition, Graham.
Great start to the competition, made it look easier, really, really pleased her. And it's also a great advert for the other breeds. Lovely to see this Labrador. He was flying, Jim.
Quick, accurate, obedient Labrador gets us underway. Lovely image there. From the Republic of Ireland, Banjo, Liam O'Brien, 8.5-year-old Border Collie, 4th time competing at Crufts. For Liam, his first time with Banjo, representing the Republic of Ireland. 5 faults there. Tight right-hand turn. Dog walk. Bit of hesitancy at the end. Missed the contact point. 5 more faults. Long jump is good. And now elimination then for Liam O'Brien and Banjo. When if you're watching this for the first time, when our judge crosses his arms, it is an elimination when Chris Huckle. But of course they will always carry on and complete the round. Dog has no idea that he is eliminated. And that is Banjo, Liam O'Brien and the Republic of Ireland.
Yeah, need to finish on a good note. It's important for the dog's confidence that they do. And he's really pleased with what he's done as well. Oh, yeah, just skim that. These poles are meant to come off really easily. And there we are, goes in clearly to the side of the long jump, and that counts the refusal, and he didn't go back and correct it.
Next to go, from La France, Gregory Biel-Bidalot and Mint, 5-year-old Border Collie, here at Crufts in 2014-15. First participation though with this dog, Mint. And Mint very quickly into the work, really great jumping, tight turn there. This is an all-action round. Look at the pace over the dog, well, missed it. Missed the right contact point at the end. Shame. Still right up there with the clock at just the 5 faults. A reminder that this dog cannot win, but it can certainly make an impression here. The first 7 dogs have been disqualified earlier in the day and cannot win, have been eliminated earlier in the day over the wall. But good pace. Seesaw, contact at the end of the seesaw, okay. Oh, just veered away and missed the Kennel Club jump. Come round again, Mint, and take it again. That'll do. Entertaining round, 38 seconds and some, and those 10 penalties.
But look at the speed of that dog walk. I'm not quite sure that he made that, but this is just the enthusiasm that these dogs have for this sport. It really is great.
Zen, 8-year-old Border Collie, representing Denmark, Tina Tøndering. 3rd in the jumping, this combination, the Danish agility champion and Danish jumping champion as well. 35 years of age, Tina, 18 years competing in agility. Good combination, these two, the Border Collie Good 10 seconds. Good contact at the end of the dog walk. All done at high pace. Little flicker there going into that long jump. The weaves are fine. Little right-hander. Look at the sound going through the tunnel there. Over that I-ams jump. A-frame, good as well. Time, good. Through the tunnel, in and out in the flash. Over the wall, in front of us here. Little left-hander. Seesaw is good. Over the U-move and over the Kennel Club. That's great. 36.2 and clear. Can't win today, but we'll remember her. Tina Tundering and Zen from Denmark.
Very nice. You're seeing the dog there using two paws to go in and out of the weaving poles. Not necessarily the quickest way, but it's still very effective. And she's happy with what's happened.
This is Dive from Spain, Border Collie, Adrian Bajo Alonso, 24 years of age. Been doing agility since he was 11. First time at Crufts for Adrian. Let's see the entry from Spain. Flying early form, real elegance too. Elegant speed, accuracy. Oh, this looks so good. Can they keep it together for the second part of the round? Through the weaves, barking their way around his dive. All action round. Great sound effects too. This is a busy, busy pairing. Handling and dog in perfect combination. What about the finish? Seesaw, good. U-move, good. And the Kennel Club is good too. Well, 32.8 and clear. As I have said, because they were eliminated earlier on, they can't win. You can't do better than that though, Graham.
Great stuff, up and over that A-frame in the blink of an eye, and it really does, just shows you the dogs just love to attack it, you know, and then great style, great jumping style. Well done to you.
From Sweden, Pixie, Border Collie, 4 years of age, Gustav Elk, smooth-coated dog, this one. Third in the agility. Oh, but just picking up 5 early faults there. Wearing the Swedish national colours is Gustav. You don't need me to tell you, these dogs are fantastically trained, and the pace they're going at takes your breath away. Oh dear. And, well, they can't win anyway, and they've been eliminated here to the sort of academic really, but he said he came here looking to relish the Crufts experience. They've done that. That's the entry from Sweden, Gustav and Pixie.
Always want to try and get it right if you can. As you say, the poles, they're plastic poles, so if the dogs hit them, it doesn't hurt them at all. All about safety, Kennel Club agility. And there we are, just turning round now onto the dog walk.
Sinner from Germany, the 6-year-old Border Collie, Nadine Alschott, the handler. English bred, this one, German Classics winner a few years ago, German Border Collie Championship winner last year, first in the agility as well. These two have form, and they will look to show that despite the fact they won't be able to claim the big prize. Good contact at the end of the dog walk, but sadly missing out, taking a wrong course, missing out that long jump there. That is an elimination, but they will carry on. Will Sinner and Nadine, and completing the course. When things go wrong, they disintegrate quite quickly, but this is still an exceptional dog, just 6 years of age, Sinner.
And there we go, you see the dog runs past the long jump, so that gets the refusal. They're supposed to go back and correct it. She thought, you know what, I'm just not going to interrupt the dog flow of the dog, I'm just going to keep its confidence high.
Now, this is the first dog that can win the event. It's from the Netherlands, Hein van Bommel and Moss, Border Collie, 6 years of age. Really the best partnership in the Netherlands. They've qualified for the European Open taking place in Belgium in July. And the first dog that we've seen that can win this competition, it's quite simple, because they've not been eliminated in the agility and the jumping earlier in the day. Moss missing the wide contact point at the end of the dog walk, picking up 5 faults there. Getting urged along around the course. You never know if it's going to be faultless rounds, if 5 points will do. They have to keep going and keep going at pace. But eliminated there, taking a wrong course. And that wasn't quite what the best combination in the Netherlands expected, Graham.
Well, picked up an early fault there. Out over the dog walk. Oh, and there we are. Just misses that white area, the contact there. And then misses the jump on the way to the tunnel, which is wrong course.
From the Isle of Man, Stephen Goldsmith and Teddy, Border Collie, 8 years of age, third time competing at Crufts. Most wonderful companion and true friend is Teddy to Stephen. Great to have the opportunity. They're real proud to be representing the Isle of Man here at the NEC, just on the outskirts of Birmingham again. 8 years of age is Teddy, thundering through the tunnel. You hear him coming, and a bit of a tiptoeing really at the end of the dog walk. You just lose precious seconds, and picking up faults as well on that long jump too. Lovely jumping style though, and always gives 100%. Bit of a tight turn there, Graham.
Yeah, just a little bit of confusion as to which way they wanted the dog to turn, but he's recovered it quite nicely, but still running on 5 faults here as they come onto the seesaw. They must touch it, and it must touch the ground. Well done, very nice round there from handler from the Isle of Man.
Just hesitated there at the end of the dog walk.
So ladies and gentlemen, just bear with us. We're going to just do a quick interview with Stephen and Teddy. So I'm going to hand over to Ralphie.
Well, Stephen, just while you're a little bit out of breath, that was an incredible performance. How was it performing in front of these thousands of people here at Crufts?
Amazing, absolutely amazing. I was just saying backstage that it's wonderful that everyone's got back together again with no masks and all healthy and fantastic.
I think everyone's in agreement. It's great to be back to normal. And what about this dog here? How proud are you of it?
Oh, he's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful dog. And I love him so much. He means everything to me. And he loves this toy. He does everything for this toy. Yes, he's fantastic.
Well, you might be out of energy, but he's definitely not. Once more, let's have a massive round of applause for a fantastic dog and a fantastic competitor. Well done, Stephen.
Okay, so back to his technical, we've got Santaman working sheepdog from Wales. First time competing in the name of Crufts. And competing in the YKC in 2020. So Jessica Cooper.
Next to go here, Jessica Santaman Cooper, 8-year-old working sheepdog. First time competing in the main arena at Crufts and representing Wales. What can we expect from Wales? Cooper, not the fastest that we've seen over the dog walk. But it's precise work and it's accurate for these two. As I say, that picks up 5 faults. To turn back again to go over that jump. Hopping over the IAMs and the A-frame.
Yeah, just a little bit unsure of himself at the moment, but as we said before, they won't be competing in this arena before or anything like this, so they've done really, really well. And as you say, just the 5 faults in a time of 46.206.
And as things stand, that puts Jessica Sanson on Wales and Cooper into second place, but they're unlikely to stay there. Some very fast dogs are on the way. From Portugal, Miguel Serrodio and Tuba, 3-year-old border collie, pampered dog this one, beautiful looking dog as well.
So the time doesn't start until the dogs go through the timing gate, so anything he does now, it doesn't really matter, and we're away. So he turns, picks up the dog on his right-hand side into the tunnel. Now he'll try and get across and pick up the dog on the left, which he does very nicely before he makes the turn onto the dog walk. As they come off the dog walk, they go into what we call the natural end of the tunnel. Big fast entry into the weaving pole. Shows it's got really good control now. Then we turn right-handed there into the tunnel, out. And again, pushes the dog out, so before they turn left and making sure the dog picks up the A-frame and not that tunnel. Far end of the tunnel, and here we go, Jim, for a big finish.
There's a big finish, it's a good time. It is a clear round too as well for Miguel and for Tuba. Yep, 37.9 and clear, and that's #1 as things stand. Portugal very much in the frame here. Portugal agility going well at Crufts. Really, it's the accuracy and precise work that have got Tuba and Miguel through to the sharp end of this international competition. A very impressive combination. From Norway, Robert Brack, Heviding Gabrielsen and Sos Border Collie, Norwegian champions last year, both individually and in the team. Through the tunnel goes Sos. Good start, good opening 10 seconds for the Norwegian entry. Again, not hanging about at all. That's great pace through the weaves. This is shaping up into something pretty exceptional. Again, the noise coming through the tunnel. Tight one over the iams. A-frame is good too. Coming down towards us, wall no problem. Last, over the seesaw, over the U-move, over the Kennel Cup through 36.5. That is good enough for first place as it stands at the moment. For Sos and for Norway.
Very nice, smashed it. Just under a second and a half there in the lead. Just shows the quality of this top-class competition. Agility really is now a worldwide sport, which is just fantastic to see.
It's coming to the boil now. Here's the England entry. It is Nara Cuddy and Lemon, 5-year-old Border Collie. At her first Crufts, she won the British Open. Bronze medal for Team Great Britain, the team event at the World Championships. Qualified through the large Kennel Club stages at the Excel in London before Christmas. Nara Cuddy and Lemon, how will they do? There she goes, good noisy start to her around here. Lovely jumping style too. Tight right-hander, that is a timer. Oh, the dog walk, beautifully taken. And that long jump too. This is shaping up into something exceptional. They're clean, they're quick. Go through that tunnel. Again, a tight left-hander. The A-frame is good. Coming down towards us now through that tunnel again. Over the wall. Now the seesaw. Next is the U-move. And finally the Kennel Club. What a great time. This is 33.4 for Nara, for Lemon, and for England.
Oh, couldn't be more pleased for Nara. What an absolutely fantastic round for her. The crowd really appreciating it. Look at her, just cueing the dog, saying, now we've got a sharp turn coming. Turns on a sixpence into those weaving poles. Single footing going through there, no time wasted on the seesaw, and finishing in a fantastic time.
3 seconds clear at the moment. This is Sasha Grunder from Switzerland, second in the jumping this morning. The penultimate dog here. The time to beat, 33.4 and clear. Really committed dog, this, the Croatian Shepherd. Popular breed in Europe. Look at that, that's fantastic. So committed, so quick, but sadly 5 faults over the long jump there. But the time was as before when we've seen Sasha and Shuriken. The time is bound to be right up there. Lovely dog, lovely style, well done. Gives absolutely everything. Yeah, 33.9, no surprise at all for Sasha. Moving up into second place, but picking up those faults as well.
And this is where the fault came, that he had to correct the dog's line onto the long jump, which caused it just to drop its paws. But again, these units go over really quickly, so no harm done.
Actually down in fourth because of those faults.
Hang on to your hats, Jim.
Take a breather. Last to go, Ewan Patterson from Scotland. First in the jumping this morning. The holders, one to watch. A lot of tartan supporters here. Second in the agility this afternoon. Crazy is the dog. 6-year-old Border Collie. The time to beat, 33.4 and clear. Can they do it? Can Ewan and Crazy take the title to Scotland? Looking good at the moment. So quick and committed. Handler and animal in perfect unison. So quick in and out of that tunnel. Hardly a blemish so far. The A-frame, that's fine as well. Tight left-hander, keep an eye on the clock. It's going to be so tight. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33.8 place, 33.4, 33. 32.8, 32.8 it is. Counting them down, they have done it. Ewan Patterson, celebrations for Ewan, celebrations for Crazy, celebrations for Scotland as well. The only one in the 32s, and well done to Ewan Patterson.
Told you to stand by, hang on to your hats, Jim. Favourite partnership. They're in such red-hot form at the moment. We've got the selection process for the world and European teams for Agility Team GB coming up. I'm hoping he's going to be amongst them, and I've got some money on him to win an individual medal at either the Euros or the Worlds, and I'm hoping it's going to be the Worlds.
You know you're not allowed to bet, you know that, but you can have your heart on him, that's for sure. Winner of the last Crufts International in 2010, Ewan Patterson and Crazy. Let's hear what they've got to say.
Your dog Crazy isn't struggling to breathe. How proud are you of him?
Sorry, it's a girl. How proud are you? Oh, she's just fantastic. Another clean strike for her today, so she can't do any better. Absolutely brilliant.
Coming into this, so many people had you as one of the absolute favourites. Did you feel that pressure coming in, or could you just enjoy it?
I think because we won it the last time we were here, it was like just that wee bit extra pressure that we wanted to retain the title fit type of thing. So there was a little bit extra pressure, but when you've got a dog like Crazy, like, she just makes my life so easy. So she does all the hard work.
And just one final question. It's been a rough 2 years for so many of us. To cap it off, performing in front of thousands of people with a performance like that, you must be absolutely delighted.
It's brilliant to be back. Really missed it over the past couple of years. I know a lot of my fellow competitors struggle to get keep the motivation up and keep training when there's nothing to train for, like during COVID. But now we've got all the big events back. Really gets you going again.
Well, let's hear a massive round of applause for a dog that's definitely a female, Crazy, and for Ewan.
Thank you, Radzi. Thanks, Radzi. Well done, Ewan, wearing that tartan T-shirt. A lot of Scottish supporters in the crowd here. Winner of the last Crufts International 2 years ago, and winner here tonight. Ewan Patterson and Crazy rounding off a brilliant tournament. Look how close that was, 32.8 and against 33.4. In fact, probably a bit wider than I thought, just about half a second in that Nara Cuddy and Lemon in second place, and the Norwegian Sass, the Border Collie, rounding up the top three, and we'll go all the way through and tidy up the results of the Crufts International Final for you, one of the great events on International Saturday here at Crufts, and that is the top 8. I hope you've enjoyed the competition, a competition with a real sting in the tail.
What a way to start Super Saturday, with still so much to come at the world's greatest dog show. And we're now going to invite the chairman of the Crufts Committee, Tom Mather, to go and get our presenter, Mr. Dave Ray. Dave Ray, who is quite simply synonymous with Crufts. He has been commentating here for 30 years. He's instrumental, let me tell you, in heel work to music. His wife, Mary, has won so many championships and has entertained us so much in heel work to music on the final night of Best in Show. Chairman of the Agility Council, senior daytime commentator at Crufts for 30 years, and the man who brought the International Championships of Agility here to us here at Crufts. He is an inspiration, and he decided this year to hang up his microphone. We say, on behalf of the Kennel Club, and receiving a stunning, stunning piece of crystal, stunning, from Vanessa McAlpine, the show director here at Crufts. Dave Ray, we love you and thank you.
No doubt about it. Well done, Dave. Thank you very much indeed.
And it's not full of gin yet, Dave. But it will be very, very soon. And now we come to special presentation for our judges. We're going to do the judges first, or are we doing the prize winners first? I think we should do our judges first. David, come over and say congratulations to our judges, to Hannah and to
Dave
Chris.
Ray.
They
And
have
following the
been
special presentation to
absolute
Dave Ray, we're
superstars.
about to do the presentation for our Crufts judges for the last 3 days. It's Championship Day tomorrow. We have a separate judge for that. So we have Hannah Banks and Chris Huckle, who have done an absolutely fantastic job over the last 3 days. Culmination of their judging career, and they've had a great time.
When we started this international one, it must be 10 years, 50 years ago, I don't know. But it was so good when it suddenly started, and then all of a sudden we had a queue of people wanting to come to in our show, and you're thinking, Christ Almighty. And then that's what happened, and it got bigger and bigger and bigger. And I think at the end of it, we've had 35, 40 started. But in actual fact, it did get a bit delayed with the pandemic. So that did loosen it a little bit. But nonetheless, we've had some great handlers come from abroad. We thank you for coming and joining us, and it's one of the things that I think that I did started that and kept it as well, even though some people said, well, I don't know, but it was a really good thing. Anyway, there you go. Thank you, my friend.
That's enough, Dave. Come on. David Ray. Thank you, Dave.
And there we are, just a few words from Dave Ray. It was his idea to start this international invitational, and as he said, it has gone from strength to strength. So Dave is also going to be presenting the rosettes and trophies for the very exciting Crufts Invitational.
Unforgettable, so I think you all know who the winner is, but please.
And the winner was Ewan Patterson with Crazy, the Border Collie, 6 years of age. Agility champion, Devon Gem Quick Time. They really are one of the best partnerships in the world at the moment. And there you see, he's been applauded by Nara Cuddy, who was the runner-up. Any other day, she would have won it. And that is the level of that we are at in this country. It really is absolutely fantastic.
Again, a fantastic run. Representing England.
So representing England was Nara Cuddy with Lemon Border Collie, 5 years of age. Got many more years, hopefully, of top-level international competition in front of her. And in all, an absolutely fantastic competition here. And there we are in third place is Robert Bratt Havelin Gabrielsen. Yep, he's pleased, come a long way, proudly representing Norway.
That's Robert Bratt Havelin Gabrielsen with Jensen Sosnarjana representing
And there we've got the
Norway.
dog's
So
just
well
chilling
done.
out there, just got a bit of a scratch on its back.
Fantastic performance.
And Anne Roberts there,
So, ladies and
carefully
gentlemen,
carrying the
please
trophy.
put
She does a
your hands
fantastic
together
job
for
all weekend.
all